Hello everyone and welcome to Dear Denise's Diary. Today we are preparing this lovely looking stew. We are going to be using chicken wings. So here we are. Our chicken is all washed and cleaned. To this we're going to be adding some ginger powder, garlic powder and onion powder. Let's set that aside. To my mortar, I'm adding some rosemary, 2 teaspoons of rosemary, and then I added some 2 teaspoons of coarse black pepper, some coarse sea salt, and this is going to help me with the grinding because of the roughness. It's going to help with the grinding of the ingredients. So I just go ahead and use the pestle and just grind the spices together. Of course, you don't have to do this in a mortar and pestle. You can always just pop it in the blender and then quick blend and you're ready. Okay, so now let's add this to the chicken and just stir it and incorporate it all together. Of course, the salt I used was just to help me grind the spices, so you can go ahead and add some more salt to it. Just add salt to taste, or you can add some chicken stock to this. Now we're going to just cover it and put it in the fridge to marinate overnight. Or if you don't have the time, you can just go ahead and skip putting it in the fridge altogether. The next day, I took it out and put it on the cooker and went ahead and steamed it. So I went ahead and steamed it for 10 to 15 minutes, then set it aside and put some oil in the saucepan and just fry it really. Okay, we've now finished frying the chicken. We set it aside, and these are some of the ingredients for the sauce. I've got some carrots, some frozen peas, and some bell peppers and onions. And then to the side, I've got my ingredients for blending, the usual garlic, ginger, and onion. So let's begin. Okay, so we're just going to add our onions to the oil, some vegetable oil, and saute it. So once the onions begin to look a bit translucent, then I like to add my tomatoes. Now this is canned tomatoes, chopped ones that I'm using, and then I add some tomato puree as well to it. Then I'm just gonna add my garlic, ginger and onion to the blender and blend it. I did not have fresh pepper. I'll usually use some chili pepper, which I didn't have any, so I later put in some chili flakes. So yeah, let's blend this and pour it in. Now let's go ahead and add that to our sauce. So I allow this to cook on a medium heat and keep stirring intermittently. The idea is what I want out of this is for all the water to cook out of it and just the oil to fry the ingredients a little bit. Because I don't use a lot of oil, you can't really see the oil, but once the oil starts separating from the tomato sauce, you know that it's almost ready. I'm now going to add the liquid from the chicken that we steamed. It's got lots of flavor in there. It's going to flavor the sauce for us. And then just basically stir it into it and then add a little bit more liquid to it should you need some more, and just allow it to cook a little bit. We can now add our fried chicken to the sauce and just stir it up. We can now add our carrots and our frozen peas and just mix it. Just allow that to cook for about a minute, and then we go ahead and add the rest of our ingredients, which is the bell peppers. Stir that in and give it a minute or two to simmer, and we're done. And voila, there we are, all ready. We can just turn the heat off and our stew is ready. So our stew is all ready. Doesn't it look delicious? We are gonna have this with gari. So here we are with some gari. I added some water to it and just stir it up. You can add some salt to it if you choose. I choose not to have salt in it. Just stir it up, and then we put it on the side of the plate, and then you add your stew to it and ready for eating. You can choose to have this with couscous instead, or with rice. Now this we are going to have to use our hands to eat, because there's going to be a lot of bones, because this is chicken wings we're talking about. So dig in and enjoy. If you enjoy it, please comment down below and let me know. Thank you for stopping by.